Point after here coming up. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch on that one for Kelce, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. A beautiful spin and room to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10, down at the 33.
11.
Lawrence will throw. Thomas brings it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Rip, 23. Done.
But to throw again is Lawrence. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Lawrence on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Here is third and quite a ways.
King.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now Lawrence. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Mayfield looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th.
It's 2nd and
Point it right.
Here's
Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Mayfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Roman Wilson, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tootin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Now Mayfield. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
2nd and 10.
Run, run, run. Good. Regular. Right it. Opposite, opposite. Point it right. Point it. Hey, alert, alert. Alert, alert. Watch, watch.
They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson, 58 yards. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score. That's a prime example of the danger that Baker Mayfield presents when he's able to get outside of the pocket.
And we see many quarterbacks do this in the league. A lot of them have that good mobility, but we see them, they're more like striders, right? There's a smoothness to them. When I watch Baker Mayfield, everything is sharp, hard, aggressive, and he turns it into a big-time shot downfield in a monster play.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
30 left. 13 loose.
Here's Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 27 yards there, a first down.
Let's go. Take right open.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, 38 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score, Jaguars 49, Cardinals 35. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Going right back to Wilson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
20.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Got him in. Here it's Wilson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Up, regular. Point it right.
Mayfield to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
24-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
180. Alert. Run. Real.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing, Mayfield. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. And Xavier Worthy. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
30 left.
Lawrence will throw. Open man, it's Hunter. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Gun. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. 11, Haggett.
Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Take right open. 11. Go. Sink right. Silver.
Now Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Let's go. Go.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hey, run.
Lawrence on the sneak. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Lisa 24.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Mayfield now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's complete right side to Kmet. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. To throw, Mayfield. Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on the 31-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
11.
Now Lawrence. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Big strides, look at him go. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Juwan Johnson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
Let's go. Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Cardinals 50. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
From the gun, Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield on play action. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, easy, route. 13, son, same break. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 43 yards.
Hey, line.
43 yards.
Hey, Soko.
And the Jaguars
Sink right open. 30 left.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. The 20. 5. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jags have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offensive. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jags will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Go, let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's it's barely safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
It's Kelsey on the ground. Still going. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Red on red.
First down.
Hey, Soko.
A gain of 22 yards.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Jacksonville.
This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 32 yards. And the Jaguars up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mayfield. Will get this complete to Worthy. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First and 10.
Here's Mayfield. Now and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack.
180. Done.
And they take a knee. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance it was by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete dominance.